Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. All the intro. Self-care. I know the main thing is like, get ready with me. That's like a thing. But I want to self-care with me because I don't want to put on any makeup. Let's have a moment. Honestly, I just want to, you know, drink my coffee, put on a face mask, and put on my press-on nails, and have a little therapy session. That's it. Lego. I self-sabotage a lot. Jessica, that's a really great way to start the video. Good job, good job. I always have a fear of not being good enough, of not achieving my goals, and that's really scary for me because it makes me shy away from the things that make me uncomfortable and not try to do something different. I'm a people pleaser. That's actually a huge one for me. I will sacrifice my own happiness my comfort, my well-being, to make everyone else feel happy and secure. In case you see me looking this way, it's because my mirror, as you can see right here, my mirror is right here. And hopefully Editing Jess has placed all the products that are being used in the description and in the video. I got you, boo. I got you. No one has ever said this to my face, but sometimes I flake on people. Why do you flake on people, you may ask? Well, I have an answer. Either because I feel insecure, or I feel potentially unsafe in the space I'm about to enter. Safety isn't only physical. It is also emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual. Like, safety is so very important to me. We could be in the most physically safe place possible, but if I feel as though I will be spiritually or psychologically compromised in whatever space I'm about to enter, I won't go. Is she shiny or what? Paired with people pleasing, I have a hard time saying no to people. I'm getting better at it, but I do have a hard time saying no to people. Some people don't want to hear what you have to say unless it fits their narrative, you know? I've had some really uncomfortable conversations where people put a mirror up to me, including God, because he be calling me out all the time. But it's like, I say I want to grow. That means I have to have these hard conversations. Oh, Uber Eats. I got sushi. Dum, 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 dum. There have been a lot of things, and I really mean a lot of things that have helped me out personally. And those things include prayer, meditation, yoga, dancing, growing plants. That's a huge one for me. Fitness, eating right. I totally did not eat an entire bag of white cheddar popcorn in one sitting before filming. I totally didn't. Who said? Who said? Drinking water. Minding your business. Gotta get that chin. Chin. Vinyl records are my favorite. That's it. That's the tweet. I just wanted to say very quickly, be very careful when doing something like a derma dermaplaning or planing. I think it's dermaplaning. Because no matter what, you're still dealing with a razor. You're dealing with something very, very sharp. And you don't want to nick yourself. I did catch myself a little bit. I'm looking in the monitor right now, but you see it right there? That's the only place where I did nick myself, but you have to be very, very careful when doing something like this. It's like you need to take your time. Very important. Stop projecting. And I say this from experience. I'm not just saying it out of nowhere. I'm saying it from experience. Stop projecting. I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been the one who was projected one, and I've been the one projecting. Both things are really toxic. Stop it. I used to hate how I looked. I hated my skin. I hated my lips. I hated my nose. I hated my body. I hated my hair. Oh, I got a story. So when I was a wee lass, no, but for real, when I was in, I would say middle school? Yeah. I wanted to do something different. I had this like really long, thick, luscious, natural hair. Also, I'm not doing anything in any particular order. I'm sure I'm doing a lot of this wrong. I'm just putting stuff on my face at this point. So in me deciding to do something different with my natural hair, I went into my mother's goodies and I got a banana clip. In case you don't know what a banana clip looks like, this is what a banana clip looks like, okay? Now, I thought my hair was so cute. And adult Jess looking back at younger Jess, it was so cute. Like imagine a fro hawk, except, you know, just using a banana clip. I'm not gonna say I was the first one to do it, but like, let me drink my coffee and relax. So I put on my banana clip and my entire fro was like, whoosh, just out and like killing it. And I got clowned on all day. I had people making fun of me, just saying such mean and rude comments, so aggressive and passive aggressive, and I felt terrible about myself, and I felt so bad that I took it out, and I was desperately looking for like a hair tie, and eventually I ended up using like a bracelet that I had on. So I ended up just like kind of trying to brushing it back with my fingers or combing it back with my fingers, because there's no way you can really control the frizz at that point. And I put it into a poof and I was just devastated. I don't think I did anything else like that until I was in college, because I just felt so insecure. I hated it. I hated my hair. Everyone else seemed to have hated my hair as well. And I was like, I'm not doing nothing else creative or different for me to express myself with my hair. Funny enough, later on, because I was so insecure about my hair, I ended up getting a relaxer. Like, it was the worst thing I could have possibly done. I was so insecure. So hey, isn't that crazy? Yikes. So I do in fact suffer from PTSD, anxiety, and depression. I was prescribed medicine for a bit, but it made me feel very foggy, very out of touch with life, and just not 100% there or present. I felt like an outcast, so to speak. Like, I already felt like an outcast, but then once I started using some medication, I was just like, I'm so separated from everybody else. I smile a lot. Like a lot. But sometimes I'm not okay. I love love. I believe in love. I believe in the power of love. I believe in self-love. I believe in God's love. Like, even if you're not religious or even spiritual, I truly believe that everyone is deserving of love. I do. These things need to stay on for like 20 minutes, so we're just gonna chat for a bit. We're just gonna chat. You know what's crazy? I used to be made fun of for watching anime. And now y'all finna tell me that it's cool? Y'all finna tell me that it's on trend? I'm over here making references to Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Wolf's Rain, Trigun, Gundam, Macross Plus. Do some of y'all even know about Macross Plus? I don't think you do. You are telling me right now, that is cool? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
The mask is getting hard, people. The mask is getting hard. My love language is physical touch. And a lot of times I feel as though I shy away from really engaging with people because I'm very sensitive to a lot of things, but particularly physical touch. So intimacy is huge for me, and not even, the physical act of sex. That's not what I'm talking about, but I'm really talking about the closeness of being with another individual in space and time. I think and feel that when it comes down to being intimate, I shy away from it. Sometimes I'm like, because, my physical touch in the past has been compromised. So with that being said and that being known, oh, hey Wilson, thank you for letting the people hear you eat. We love that over here at Jessica Pinkett LLC. Thank you so much. I shy away from it because it's like, I don't want to be hurt. I mean, nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody does. But, speaking for myself personally, this is a trust building activity. Can you share with me what your love languages are in order for me to adjust or for me to adhere to your needs? I think the mask is done now, so I'm going to put down the mic and wash this off. You can now listen to Wilson eat. I literally just realized that my microphone was still over by Wilson's bowl. Sorry. I have a fear that I will not succeed. I have a fear of failure. And when it comes down to my family and my friends, I'm always just like, I have to make sure that I'm doing this. I have to make sure that I am as successful as humanly possible. I have to make sure that I don't make any mistakes. And that is not, that's just not, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. In order for you to get good at something, sometimes you have to make many mistakes.
Sucking out something is a first step by being sorta good at something. Sucking out something is a first step by being sorta good.
As far as skincare goes, minus this little bag right here. As a matter of fact, we're gonna remedy that right now. Real talk, I don't even know if this works, but I have a cucumber and I split it in half. So, should I just put them in here? I feel sometimes that I work so hard and it still feels as though I'm getting nothing done. I have a plan for the day, and if I do not check off everything on that list of the things it is that I had planned for the day, that means that I was not successful in the day, despite the fact that I got all these other things done. And I think that's such a toxic way of thinking. I think it's a prime example of like feeling inadequate and not seeing all the beautiful work it is that you've been able to accomplish because you did not accomplish everything in one sitting. Don't you know that saying, like, Rome wasn't built in a day? Think about that. It wasn't built in a day, girl, or guy, or they or them. Like, it wasn't. It wasn't built in a day. Cucumbers off. Oh, I see a little bit of a difference. I think we're done with skincare. Now we're gonna move on to my nails. So I have my little thing that I got from Kiss, and the press-ons, and I love them. Actually, let me separate the nails first, and then I'm gonna get back to the subject matter.
2 hours later.
Once again, if you're not like spiritual or religious in this regard, this won't apply to you, or maybe you don't relate to it as much, but I want to say it in regards to myself. Sometimes me and God be going at it. Fisticuffs, round for round, blow for blow, like I am Jacob. But yeah, he's always right. And I just be like, you could have just told me. And then he'd be like, but would you have gotten the message? It's okay to say no to people. You didn't know that? Okay, well, let me say it again. It's okay to say no to people. No, period, is a statement. It's a sentence all on its own. And there's nothing wrong with it. I personally don't think that I say no enough. Say what you want. That's how I feel. It's on a gangsta lean. You see it leaning? It's like leaning. Dang it. I think I'm going to finish up my nails and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Do I like this color? I mean, it's just brown. What you mean just brown, Jessica? Brown is glorious. You tried it, sis. Stay on one. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for us over here on Let's Self-Care. Self-care with me. Let's self-care together. That's the end of self-care with me. The skin is nice and smooth. It's clear. Yeah. And I went with the brown with my nails. Correct. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this video. If you didn't, then hopefully you were entertained. Like, share, subscribe, all the outro, and I'll see you next time. Bye.